and then I don't know how you want to do it, but I'm already recording.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, it's recording now.
okay.
Yeah,
So till this part,
yeah.
yeah, we have imported our Ultralytics library, and these are our data set with our parameters. We have given the epoch size. The model we have selected was YOLO v8 small version, and we can even go back and do other changes like if we need some other models like nano version or medium version or large version, and you just need to do the configuration if, on requirement like 10 epochs or image sizes or patients whatever. So now the training part will be starting. Once this code cell is running, you will get some message from this part waiting for connection, and once it is connected you will able to see this section of you will able to see this section in your model section, and this is the section where you will able to see the parameters as I mentioned earlier. So once the epoch start to run, we will able to see the changes in the graph. So here we have used only 10 epochs, so it is mentioned over here, and even other details like devices zeros since we are using GPU. So yeah, the nano version .pt file is downloaded, and yeah, CUDA is 0, and our Tesla P100 GPU is started. So these are the what we say. These are some parameter where the model is where the data set is scanned under some pre-processing. That training data set is containing about 8,330 images, and validation images around 991. Okay, the epoch has been started, so it will be quite it will take a lot of time, but let us wait and go to this part. So here you will be able to see the estimation time, like how many uh, epochs has been trained till here, and even the what the overall ending time, how many hours is left to train the whole model. And till that, let us go to my previous trained model, which was the same data set of Nike and Pistol. So this is what the parameter will look after the training, like metrics, and you will see the map code, precision, recall, and this is the end epoch which was trained, and you can see the precision is around 0.94, recall is 0.88, and the map value is around 0.94 under the map 50 value, and the another parameter is around 50 to 95 is 0.65, and you can see the box losses, which is Daniel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Please mute yourself.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Okay, the training part is started. In meantime, I was telling about the previously trained model which I used, And here you can see the all other parameters like even the dataset details once again. And these are the other parameter which I was telling about the speed for detection. And you can even preview the uh, testing part in your itself, like there is camera accesses, and even you can drop your images, like for example let us take one images test. You can take any images, but yeah, you can do some threshold changes and get the best out of it. Yeah, yeah, sometimes it might be issues of the background as well as the the biggest challenge of object detection is collecting the data set. And you can see there are even few other crystal in the background, but yeah, the main and the biggest task of object detection is to get the best data set from the uh, for feeding the model. So this is the one of the tasks. And here the deployment, which is the one of the important thing after training. Here you can see multiple details they have provided, like how to deploy, how to use the API key, and you can even do it on Google, what we say, Google Cloud, or you can even do in localhost or in any other devices like Raspberry Pi or some IoT purposes like. And these are some what we say. These are the output result like in JSON format, like their confidence value, and you can export that value, export that .pt file, like you can download it. This is the main what we say, the best .pt file we always assume from our Google Colab. Once the training is done, we will get two .pt file. One is best.pt file and one is last.pt file. And here you can see the another uh, models which are some useful for multiple tasks, like this format is ONX. It is for CPU purpose, where this model runs quite faster than other models. And these are TensorFlow Lite, which can be used for Android purposes. And this TensorFlow JavaScript, like when you are doing a deployment in website or some uh, web application. So these are some models where you can use. And even this is a latest model they have included. It is also Android based mod, and you can do some. There are multiple other models like OpenVINO. This is also CPU based parameter. So like that, there are multiple exportation models. So you can. The best thing is about this alternative hub. They provided many useful use cases, like whereas you if you want to do the exporting purpose, you have to write a big code and you have to give the parameters of images, the weight sizes, the other important parameter to changes the weight values, as well as to get the same amount of trained model detail into a another model. Like if you're doing a .pt file to a tf file, there are few criteria, like they they make some few changes in the weight, so the quantization model gets some lesser input from the pre-trained model. So what mean, like a custom model. So these are some issues you might face, but in this alternative hub you can do that directly, so there is no need of or any type of changes you will find in this model. Whereas you can face some other coding in other coding, like you are doing some concatenation to convert the model into this TensorFlow JS or in ONNX format, there are some quite few tuning purpose you need to pass into the model. In that cases, you might lost some data set, or you might lost some train what we say parameters that might cause you to lose the inference requirement. Like if the model was detecting in .pt file was fine, and now you are trying it on ONNX format, it might get some use deflection. Like there might be use differences in between both. Okay, okay, so let us check this training part. So yeah, around three epochs has been trained here. So let us go to our model section and let us see our latest model. Yeah. So yeah, this part I was telling about, the you will get the idea how the training process is going on and when it started and estimating how many hours is left, and these are the parameters you can undergo multiple idea how the model is trained, what are the issues the model is facing, or some fa- false negative or false positive parameters like you can get according to the precision and recall. And you can see the box losses and class loss, like how the true boxes has been predicted on the object. And even you can see the accuracy of each classes, like there is a huge gap between the train and validation, so there is a quite chance of underfitting. Okay, then so I think I have shown you the integration part, which I told in the beginning, like how to connect your Overflow with your private key. You can go to this project workspace Roboflow API, and your workspace will be loaded. And the best thing about this whole Ultralytics service, you will get a 20 GB free storage space. And one more thing is that you can deploy this model in your Android as well as iOS devices. Like let me show you this one. Yeah, you can download that model into your own devices. Yeah, like this is the app I was telling about. Okay, let us play this. Okay, so there is one deployment stuff where you will able to deploy it on your phone. So let me try this here. Um, so this is the training that is continuing now. So Here you can see the changes in parameters. So uh, let me show you the Ultralytics data which I have in my application of mobile devices. So 1 minute. Let me stop the screen and open my mobile device. Vinay, I have given a preview of how to train the YOLOv8 model using the Ultralytics Hub. So this part is done. You can see this. Uh, I have installed the Ultralytics library, and here the model detail has been converted into a API base. And these are the parameters we have passed, like epochs, number of epochs, the device details, and other parameters for the training purpose. And right now we are in 6 epochs, and you can get all the other parameter details in your model section and the recently trained model. And right now you can say it is around 50% training progress and more 5 epochs is remaining. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
You're in mobile device, yes. Let us go to the Ultralytics Hub application. Good. Yeah, these are some pre-trained model data models, so you can it will detect some of the. So you're in this section. Yeah, let me sign in. Yeah, here you will see the data I have used and I have trained them. So yeah, like once you train your model, you can use that model in your custom mobile application as well. So like this is the one of the oldest uh, data set I have trained on my previous training period. So like you can use them like in this parameter like the training. 1 minute. Oh, you will get your training model in this parameter. So right now I'm facing few issues in and this application have few glitches. So 1 minute. Yeah, it's trying to figure out one object. So right now I'm facing few issues in that application, but once you train your model, you will get this .pt file over here, and down there only you will get the deploying your the .pt file into mobile application, like even in Android version as well as in iOS version. So that's, and this all other parameters are like custom models. Like you can see the Coco version used in this model training. So these models are available in that application, and you can even share your model like in a key format as well as uh, access version, like to from your teammate or someone you want to deploy it on a system or some other devices. So more three boxes remaining, and right now there are many other YOLO models which has been released, and currently YOLO V9 model is released with segmentation as well as detection. So you can even use Roboflow for your deployment purposes. Like in case you want to train your your data set in Roboflow, this is one more step I want to tell you. Yes, Cappy. Any doubt?
Sorry, I'm not seeing your screen.
Could you repeat?
Your screen is not displaying. Have you stopped sharing?
I could not hear you. Could you take the message in your in the inbox?
The screen is not visible, sir. That's
Oh, sorry, sir. Let me see. It is visible now.
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, r- right now we are in the 8 epoch. Yeah, this is the 1 minute. Sorry. Let let me show that part once again. Yeah. Uh, this part I was telling about. Uh, Here you can see that our data set is loaded, and we can use that model, and we can even train them like for other custom. Me generate and show you once. Like you can generate a version, and based on that you can train the model for YOLO V8 models as well as YOLO NAS model, which is totally different from this YOLO model. Uh, it will take little bit of time. Yeah, 80% is done. So let us see this part in here for right now. It will take little bit of time. here you can see the model type I've trained my this data set, that is YOLO. You can even deploy your own data set, your own model file in this section. Okay, let me show that part afterwards. So only one epoch is left. Anyone have any doubt, like where anything is needed to be repeated or something is missing, or any doubts? Okay, that's it. Our data set is trained on YOLOv8 model, and here you can see it will even give this dot pt best file as well as last dot pt file here. In case you want to download them, here in this section you will get that, and some other details like you want to see your what we say confusion matrix or results, or how the parameters have been trained, the one curve, and other data like even the images like result one, like how the boxes has been well and bounded among the detected object, your p curve, r curves, and other things. And you can even download them bit using some zip format. And once the training is done, you can see that the inference speed, the pre-processing, and all the other things it has given in detail. And in this part, you will see the model is available in this website. That is our hub. So let me show this once again. This is the model we have recently trained, and these are the values we got at the end of the training. And these are the losses. We can see that there is a huge gap, but the detection done on training as well as validation data set is quite close to each other. Okay, so in this section you will see the parameters. Like, let us preview our data set once with our model with our test data set. So let me take one image. Okay. Yeah, you can see that it is able to detect the pistol in his hand. The same way you can do the other testing also, like even using camera. So you have to allow your access of the camera, and it will do that. Right now, even you can deploy it, as I mentioned earlier. You can download them in this format. You can even do this. You can export them like this and all other things. This tensor art is still in development. Like they might release it soon because currently YOLO trend is so much high. We will see that model soon. And this paddle one, yeah, you can see that now it will give the option of downloading. So based on your requirement, your devices, your model, your device's capability, you can download this model and do some custom coding. This is available in their page as well as their doc page. This is quite um, easy. It is easy to understand their page as well because they have provided multiple tasks like tracking. They have multiple examples like how to use them in video inference, live camera, images, and YouTube videos. And there are multiple types of what we say other resources like how to load the model in uh, IoT devices, Android devices, and etc. etc. So I think you know, this is the one of the easiest step to train the YOLO V8 model, and you will able to download the model once you are able to complete your training in this format. Like it will be your best.pt file here, or even you can download it from this section of your training. Yeah, you will see the weight file here. Yeah. So anyone having any doubt? Anyone? Okay, okay. Yeah, Saib. I hope you able to understand all the requirement as well as the training flow of YOLO V8 model. And yeah, this part, one more thing which is remaining from my side, one of the training purpose done by Roboflow. So here you can see this. Once you generate a new version of dataset, you have to go to this section, train your model using Roboflow. On the beginning, it will give you 10 credit. Once the credit is done, you will have to pay the price for the training purpose, loading, and all the details. So you can select anything which is your need. Fast, you have to give this version. Yeah, you can even do the changes like any other parameter changes like you want to train with the previous checkpoint, like you might have saved trained the models in some other thing. Yeah, once it will do the detect. Yeah. Once the parameters are passed, it will give some email where it will tell it will take this much hour to train. We will inform you the details of training and all the other details. I have even completed one training, so I will show that training section here. how the result was there. So once this thing is done, yeah, you can see that it will take around 5 hours to complete the whole training, and I will get the email in my email. Okay. So the previously trained model which I had was this one. So you can see the training graphs, the map values, and all of the parameters it's showing us. And these are the details and the work process. It is similar to Ultralytics Hub, but the only issue of this Roboflow is you will only get 100 uh, time to 100 of energies to use this API. Once you get in the deployment stuff, yeah, you can see the inference. Like they have provided the details like how to use them, and like you can configure their models and all that thing. And these are some details. Other than that, you will get all the data, like how the data set is there and what are the classes in it. You can even see multiple. I have even did multiple projects based on the API of Roboflow dataset. So let me show you my YouTube channel. Okay. This is my YouTube channel, and here this is the one of the project I did using the this Roboflow API, and it was a YOLOv8 model. So like there I need to do some custom changes in the code to run them, and yeah, you will see that. I hope the old detail is understood by each and everyone, like how to train, how to load the data set, how to get the weight file, and how to deploy them using the API as well as even deployment is quite easy. If you go to this section, you will able to see that. Yeah, like you have to do changes in your weight file. You have to put your best.pt file here, and you have to give your resources like webcam or images or video or any sort of instance you want to do, and that's how you will do this whole object detection project. And one of the simplest way, as I mentioned, was this Ultralytics Hub training purpose. And let me show you my LinkedIn profile. And this is my LinkedIn profile. You can connect me over there. You might even see a lots of projects I have built on object detection and other details like segmentation, object tracking, and even some other blog writing which I usually does with the tutorials. You can even clear the doubts of how this computer vision models work. So you can ask me some any type sort of question you might get. You can connect me to LinkedIn as well as I'm in that computer community group. So that's it. I think that for the day. Thank you for joining me, as well as thank you, Daniel, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to showcase my knowledge of object detection through this platform. Thank you, everyone. Daniel, are you there? Okay, I think Daniel is not there. So let us end this meeting. Yeah, welcome.